So I am having a little evening stroll. Today wasn't a lazy day, but I didn't get a chance to do any, my Jamaica cap, to do any gym work or cardio. So I decided to go when the sun was down, because it's brutally hot during the day now, and it's really lovely in the evening. I decided to go for maybe a 2-mile walk, quite gentle, no rush. The body is nice and warm now as I'm on my way back. Compounding interest, right? Every little bit counts. It adds to the bigger picture. It adds to the pot. Remember that. It doesn't have to be brutal, a beat up. It just has to be consistent. Anyway, I digress. So, if you haven't seen me on here before, my name is Karen Birch. I'm a mom of 4 boys, happily married. And apart from being a notary, I'm also a real estate agent focusing in South Florida, Broward County more so, Pembroke Pines, Miramar, Western more so. And I've also been in the spa business for 20 plus years, so wellness is high up there on the list of things. And I jump on here quickly just to share and to educate, because we've been seeing a lot of that, and I've been having a lot of questions these days about what does DOM in real estate mean, which is days on market, and how can it educate us on what the market is saying. So to put it in context, days on market is the number of days that a property has been listed for. And that can vary from anywhere to 2 days, meaning it just hit, to 180 days, meaning it's been there a long time for whatever reason. And what does that mean as it relates to the market? Typically, between 0 and 30 days, it indicates that it's a seller's market, which means that inventory is low. We have a ton of buyers, so there are multiple offers, and of course sellers will take the highest and best. As the demand is intense, it's huge, but supply is low. And then you have typically between 30 and 60 days, which sort of represents more of a balanced market. Everything is more or less in alignment. You know, you have I wouldn't say perfect, but aligned inventory with demand. And then you have a seller's market, which is, am I saying that right? Did I get mixed up there? I think I did. 0 to 30 days seller's market, because stuff is moving really quickly. Inventory is low, demand is high. And 0 to 60 days, or 60 days and more, is really a buyer's market. Demand is not as high, buyers are taking their time, and inventory or the supply is really high. So typically sellers may have to offer concessions or reduce their price points. And that typically is how days on the market represent in knowing more about the market value. Or what's going on in the market, I should say, not the market value, but what's going on in the market. And so I hope that helps when you see that number and what it means and how you can read that. Again, it's typical. It may vary here and there, plus or minus, but you get the idea. You get the picture. And as such, if you have any more questions, you can always DM me, text me, and let's connect. We can chat and we can discuss finding you what suits you, what you can afford, what you're pre-approved for. We can have all of those discussions. It's always a pleasure to teach and to educate. Signing off on this Sunday evening. I'm almost home, but it was good. Bye, guys.